Winter is here, boys and girls. Literally, Game of Thrones is dropping this winter. That is right, House of Dragons has ended, but not to worry, Game of Thrones, the NFT no one asked for, but it's here anyways, is dropping this winter. But no, it's not just any old NFT profile picture drop, they're dropping an NFT experience where fans can build their own realm. Each of the NFT avatars are customizable. You can equip them and strengthen them up. You can level them up. Not sure if this is going to turn out to be a full-blown game, but it's a great way to gamify this NFT realm and have people climbing the ladders for clout. This isn't Game of Thrones' first foray into NFTs. They've launched in collaboration with Funko some digital packs where you can get some digital collectibles. This sold out instantaneously because people sure wanted those physical pops that were limited to only the rarest of the NFTs. Which, sidebar, headless Ned Stark is one of the most sought after Funko Pops in existence. Ned, we love you as a character, but you know what? You're immortalized with a headless Funko Pop. I wonder how this one got approved and pushed through the board on Funko. Back to NFTs, and this drop is exclusively with the gateway called Nifties. If you're not familiar with them, they've done previous drops with Looney Tunes and The Matrix. HBO and Warner Brothers not only teamed up with Nifty, but they also teamed up with Daz 3D, which makes me think that there will be a gaming metaverse element to this drop. Daz 3D has been breaking barriers in the NFT landscape for over a year now. They've done collaborations with big brands like Champion, Coca-Cola, and most recently Artifact Studios' Clone X collection. I personally love this. Having Game of Thrones in 3D will have so many use cases for it. Not only in gaming, metaverse, you can have it in Zoom calls and in different real life experiences. There's no sneak peek of the Game of Thrones avatars yet. There's no picture of it. But if they're working with Daz 3D, I mean, check it out. They've worked with DC Universe, big brands. I imagine it's gonna be killer. But for the first time ever on this channel, I'm revealing a Game of Thrones NFT because check it out. On Twitter, the Game of Thrones Build Your Realm profile picture is indeed a NFT. When we click on a profile, we can see this goes directly to a smart contract that's official Nifty, and this was minted just a few days ago. 23 hours ago to be exact. Although just a placeholder, I do like the effort put forth here. Right now, mom's the word, and maybe we're a little bit too early. This just got announced yesterday. But if you go on the Twitter link on Nifties, you can find the Discord. There is a Twitter Spaces that's going to drop some alpha maybe. By the time you're watching this would already have occurred, so you can go back and check out the recorded session. 3 of the big partners are on there. Warner Brothers, Nifties, and Daz 3D will be talking about this NFT drop specifically. I wonder if they're going to talk about the canceled series from Game of Thrones. I wonder what happened. We do know that they lost $3.4 million last quarter, and maybe this NFT drop is a way for them to make it back. Nifty CEO says that Game of Thrones series pushes the boundaries of the genre so far, it forever changes the creative landscape and becomes a part of our collective cultural identity. Game of Thrones is the series for this generation, and I cannot disagree with that. So many memes and cultural movements have come out of this show.
So I assume, my lord, you're here to bend the knee.
All I hope is that it does not look like the Lord of the Rings NFT that was just released last month, because that really looked like a Web 1, Web 2 variation. I mean, check it. It looks like a step back into the 1990s, year 2000, where this movie series was made. Thank God Daz 3D is working in collaboration with the series. Now this is something I am truly looking forward to. I mean, Daz 3D is just stunning. Lord of the Rings, get out of the way. Game of Thrones, bring it on. Just like Game of Thrones changed the game for HBO and really put it on a next level, maybe this would do the same for NFTs. We know how immersive Game of Thrones world and fandom is. I think this will translate over to the metaverse because it has such a deep, rich storyline where people can really dive into. There's been a small, tiny moves from big brands or ecosystem coming to the space, but none like Game of Thrones. I don't take this lightly. I think they're gonna make some big moves here. If you love NFT news like this, check out my link down below. I talk all things NFTs, more alpha, things I'm buying and selling, and chatting it up with my community. I talk NFT news 3 times a week, so make sure you subscribe and follow along. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.